Hey there, lads and lasses. This here is Thunderhand64 coming at you live from the west coast of the United States of America. It is just past 6 o'clock. It's about 6:03 here, 6:04ish. And on a Tuesday evening, that can only mean that it's time for the Generations Minecraft server. In fact, these Tuesdays, what I usually do for these Tuesday streams is we go onto the test world and we do design work for things that we're going to actually build in the survival world server. And so let me see, we'll be in creative mode today. We're going to be working on the design work for the Baby Zombie Rush, and we're going to be working on the labyrinth, the maze part of it today. And so let's get started on that. Let me swap out my spectacles here because, you know, I'm an old man. So I was hoping to have my piece of original music that I composed ready for today. It is not ready for today. So I'll be doing that on Thursday's Generation stream, 6 to 8, the day after tomorrow here on the Pacific Standard Time. And I have it fairly far along. It's a very, very difficult piece to play. I probably bit off quite a bit more than I can chew there. But that being said, I'm just going to go the best I can with it. But I didn't have time to compose a decent drum track to it, and I wanted to do that. And then we'll play it Thursday, no matter how prepared I feel for it or not. It's probably not going to be prepared enough, but we'll do that on Thursday, and we'll open Thursday's stream with that. So it's a cool piece. I really like it, and I want to be able to play it well. Or at least well enough. Let's do that. But enough about that. Let's start up. So I have the test worlds loaded up here. Okay, groovy. There we are. Okay, and let's switch over to game view. All right, and so I started out laying out this kind of maze, and I picked out a maze template to use, and I started to follow that and modify that and everything, and I don't like it. I don't like it. And so I went and changed everything. So what I did is I used a different maze template, a maze image, and then I imported it into the Affinity Designer graphic software that I use, which is very cool, by the way, and very inexpensive and super powerful. And I transposed a grid over it, and I laid things out the way I want them, block by block. And so let's pull that up. Let's take a look at the schematic on there, and I'll post this on Discord later. Let me see. Let me take a look here. Where do I have that? I have that over here, and I'll drag that thither like this. And let's do screen capture. Okay, so here we are, and this is the way that the that we're going to lay out the maze. So the white areas will be the tracks in which we run. The blue areas will be the walls that we're building. And the red here is the track. This is the way to get through to the maze through the center. And we won't use this exactly like this. We'll use it somewhat like this. We'll make some changes, though. For example, I want 2 tracks. I also want a exit leading out of here and out to a different part. And then I figure we can link some of these together. Music has distracted me because I don't like music with lyrics while I am streaming. So let's do that. Let's just advance to the next track. There we go. Yep. There we go. There we go. I mean, I like music with lyrics, don't get me wrong, but I like instrumentals while we're streaming. Just makes it easier for me to concentrate, especially when the lyrics are good. I start listening to them, and then it throws me off. Okay, so yeah, so this is what we have going, and then I figure we can modify this. The biggest I picture making this is having 9 of these kinds of square modules and then linking them all together. That may be way, way too much. I don't know. So I'm going to build one of these first, and then we'll test it out, and we'll see how it works running through it and whatnot. Even tonight, I'm hoping to get all of this built tonight, and then maybe build in the second track. And so I want 2 entrance slash exits in various locations on this. And that way, when we link them together, I can decide whether I want maybe an entrance through the top and then an exit through the right, entrance to the top, exit to the left, or exit through the top and then straight through, exit on the opposite side. So we can do things like that. You know, we can modify this. Certainly don't want to use the person's maze exactly the way it is. You know, it's cool to use it as a template, but you know what? I don't want to just take their work. Also, I'll provide a link. Maybe in the Discord, I'll provide the link for where I got this template. You know, just to give them the credit where they deserve and stuff. But also, you can download maze generating software. That'll do this as well. So anyways, I'm going to use this as my guide, and you can see each one of these small squares on the grids is a block. And so the walls are 3 blocks thick, the tracks are 3 blocks thick as well. And this is going to make things a lot faster to place than the last time we tried to do this. All right, so I'm going to keep this off to the side, thusly. And let me see if I can do this and keep the chat open at the same time. I can look at both of these. Not that there's a lot going on in the chat right now, but that's okay. That's all right. All right, I'm going to take a seat here. I'm going to start sitting down. Then halfway through, I'll do the standing mode. So we'll be going 6 to 8, the 2-hour stream tonight, like we usually do. And then I have to rush right out of here. I have to go pick up Biggie Cheese from his practice. But we can do a raid on the way out. We can do that. Let's take out some of this stuff. What we can do here is we can do a fill command like this, and we can just skim off all of these blocks like this. Let's try this. So we do fill like that. We get the coords like this. And, you know, we didn't quite get this far, but maybe out to here. And then we just do Minecraft. We just do air like that. And that should do it. All right, so that clears off what we built before. And let me see, we have these lanterns. We can just replace that. Let me see. Let's do something like... Yeah, let's take it from here. We'll do another fill command like this. And let me see. Lanterns come out about that far, so we'll go over here like this. And we'll come down to let's choose this block like this. And instead of air this time, we will do the smooth stone, thusly. And sometimes you can do the option here if you need to replace like that. That's a little weird how that worked out. I think we're getting these weird shadow effects somehow from the tinted glass we put above. Or maybe the blocks just need to update, like, I don't know, maybe if you just temporarily place a block here like this and take it out, you know, the shadows will then update the way that they're supposed to. I think Minecraft's confused. Oh, it still looks thoroughly weird. Let's take a look underneath and let's see what's happening. Nothing's happening. All right, well, whatever. You know, we'll just deal with this like it is. It looks a little weird, but okay. The other thing I wanted to do is I wanted to check the origins of this too. All right, let's put on some chords here. This gets more positive as I go south and more positive as I go east. Good. All right, so if I was going to build this out in a 9x9 grid, this would be the uppermost top left hand square of 9 squares. So we can do that. Also, since I'm building walls that are 3 thick, this is going to wind up being, I have a 100 grid out here just mapped out, but it's actually going to wind up being about 90 by 90. Right. Okay. And so we can do this. All right. So let's get the slabs. And again, let me see. This is the top left. So we can start out just like this. So 1, 2, 3 like this. Like that. Okay. And I'm going to do what I did the last time. And I'm just going to mark out with the slabs first what the layers are like. Since I have that diagram now, these things are a lot easier to count. And so I'm hoping that we can do the entire, at least have the entire maze laid out by the end of the stream. I think we should be able to do that. This is weird. Placing the slabs is affecting the shadows. That's really weird. But you can see it's updating. I guess that's a good thing. Let's see. Let's do this. Good. I know this is kind of tedious doing the design work like this and everything, but I take great pleasure in this, actually. And I'm happy to be working on this Baby Zombie Rush idea. We've been sidetracked with a lot of different projects and stuff, and this is really a lot of fun, actually. I really enjoy doing this kind of stuff. And then to have it finished and having people on the stream, guests come onto the stream to use it, that's just the best. Copying my shapes here. Good. Tosle. All right. We'll have 3 more like this, I think. Okay, that's good. So goal number 1 is to try to get the entire labyrinth section done. We'll try to do that best we can. That'll be goal number 1. If we succeed in doing that with some time to spare, goal number 2 would be maybe laying out the second track. Then, of course, as we go along, let's put in some lighting. So I like to put the lighting at the junction points like this and at the end points. There we go. So Kachi and I were talking about design ideas for this today. He's actually pretty excited about this, so... All right, so let me see. This will now come across like this. We have another wall set in here. Walls may not be thick enough at all. 3 blocks, I'm assuming, is going to be thick enough, but maybe not. So we may wind up making these like 5 thick and just rebuilding the whole thing. I'm not sure. But the idea is to make the walls thick enough where we can put some features inside. I think most of the redstone and stuff will wind up going underneath it, maybe on top of it. But if we have to put a lot of redstone in the walls, then 3 blocks, I don't think 3 blocks is going to cut it. It's going to have to be probably about 5 blocks thick. Got it. This comes out to here. Thusly. And this comes up and over. Good. Okay, so dead end there. Let me see. This, we have a wall here. Right. We're getting a little bit of lag with the server and stuff. We do have a lot of things open right now and running, so. All right, let me do a quick check here off to the side, make sure we're doing all right. All right. Seems like we're doing okay. Back to the game. All right, let's put in a little bit of lighting as we're going along here. So the idea is, if we're running along, we take a turn and we run into a dead end here. I'm hoping at the dead ends there's going to be options. I'm hoping to put in some sort of options. Maybe there might be a dispenser or a dropper here, and you push a button and then you have a random option. Something comes out. Something beneficial comes out. Something extremely detrimental comes out, or something that's just neutral. It does no effect on anything. So we may wind up with things like that. So you may run up to here. Baby zombies are starting to come around the corner. You hit the button, and out comes a splash potion of invisibility, and then you can run through and escape. Or you hit the button and you get burned to death by lava or something like that. Or, we'll see what happens. But floor may open up. You may plunge into lava. Floor may open up. They may plunge into lava. Things could happen like that. And so that's part of the idea of the dead ends and stuff like that. So I think those things are going to wind up being a lot of fun. But we'll see. We'll see. This is going to be a constant work in progress. So we're going to be trying this out, testing it, taking notes, see how players react. And this might, Baby Zombie Rush might be a standard thing of all of our worlds. Next year, we plan on concluding World 5 here and beginning a new world, World 6. And we may carry over Baby Zombie Rush into World 6. And each world we make, we may change it or add to it or something like that each time. So, all right, here is one of the entrance/exits in or out of the maze, the labyrinth. Here we go. And I tend to think of this, while it, at least now, while it has a somewhat open top, I tend to think of it more as a maze. Where Labyrinth, I believe, is cave-like. I believe Labyrinth is closed. So, let me see. All right, looks like we're doing well there. All right, so I'm thinking I'm going to work on corners first. So let's bring this down. Let's see, let's do something like that. Good. And then I'm going to come over like this. So far, things are lining up well. That's a very good sign. All right, so if you were entering from this end, it would be like this, and then left, right. Oh my God, bad move. And the thing is, now they're after you, right? And so you could probably survive a couple of hits from them without dying, but not that many. All right. So this is coming along. I'm really looking forward to testing this. All right. Where am I at here? Came down like this. Oh, this actually carries through, doesn't it? Yeah, so this isn't closed off here. I don't think. No, 'tis not. All right, that means I can take these out. That one should have stayed in. This one can come out. This one can stay in. All right, that's good. All right, then we need to head down 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. Nope. Slabs. Thunder slabs. That doesn't do that on that side. It's like this. That goes like that. Boy, even doing this way is still pretty hard to do. For example, this is also open. And then this comes down. Right. Okay, and then thusly, like so. Okay, this I believe does a little something like this. This is a long run this way. This away, he said with a superfluous medial vowel. Let me see, we have a feature that comes off here like that. And let me see how this is going to work. That's that feature. This is a little weird to look at. Even doing that, even doing this way is kind of hard to do. Because I'm starting to get confused. I believe that stays like that, and this stays like this. All right, this comes over here. I think this extends over to this length. Right there. Actually, though, let me see. This has 1, 3, has a wall unit here. Right, that's that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 open spaces. So this can't go quite this far. Should be able to go up and around here. That's good. we should have another wall starting right about here. And okay, this is a way that we can gauge where we are. This is going to be a good thing. This is going to be a good thing right here. 2, 3. This is the inner wall around the central area. Is right here. And so this is a square that runs all the way around. So see if I can do this. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 2, 3, 4. 5 like that. And let's pull up and let's have a butcher. Good. All right, that looks good. On this side, this will continue over here. Hawk hands. Alright, this will continue up here. And this connects over. Like that. Well, not quite like that. Hands. Do what I tell you to do. Okay. All right, that's good. Let's put in a little bit of lighting here so we can see what we are doing. Right there and right there. Let's get some of these junctions like that and that. All right, we can get this one here. Okay. All right, this is looking better. This is looking better. All right, so now this proceeds downward. Wow, this proceeds downward a lot. So much so I can't really measure it. Yeah, it's going to be very hard to measure this. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 groups of 3 down total. Okay, so that's going to be 30 blocks, right? So like this. Okay. See, getting this central square in place is key because it'll help us locate all the other features. All right, that's good. So now off of that, this side, 3, 6. Wow, that just glitched. 9, 12, thusly. I'm going to be saying thusly a lot. Here we go, like this. It's weird how placing the slabs down affects the shadows like that. At this point, I'd be, and if I was in Super Nova Relic stream at this point, I'd be redeeming Dear Jeb. Get a little hydration there. Okay, so we have those features. Oh, we've got that. Okay, this is all looking good. Right here, this comes down. Like that. And a little bit further. Like this. Okay, we're about to finish this upper corner. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. Okay, so across from this is going to leave an opening here. That's about 3. I know that's going to have to be something like that. And then this will extend upwards in an unbroken line all the way up. Unbroken segment, I should say. Geometry teacher in me is coming out right now. Looking good. Would look better if my hands just did what I told them to do. Especially this right mouse hand. It's angry because we didn't do music today, so we did practice the song today quite a bit though, but we just didn't complete the drum line to it, so that'll be Thursday. All right, so that's that long run up there. This extends this way, he said with a superfluous medial vowel. That extends that way, and let's install a little bit of lighting there at the junction. That, okay, that's looking good. That's that feature. Then there extendeth outward like so. Or I could say thusly there. Alright, so let me see. That's that feature. And this little thing is going to wind up terminating thereabouts down here. And I guess that's, you know what? I guess that's one way we can think of this, is just follow the tracks, like complete one track all the way down. Yeah, that's probably, and just do it track by track. We could do that because these all terminate somewhere. And so this track could come through here like this. It's going to come through here like this. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, got it. Right, so this is going to terminate here. And it should extend all the way down. Like this. I'm just going to say it again. It's weird how the slabs affect the shadows, but all right, that's that feature. There is an opening right here. Like that. Let's put in some lighting. Come on, do it. Then if you wind up down here and you're at a dead end, well, there may be some options for you down there. There may be. Probably not entirely pleasant options. But my thing would be, I would just be thinking just about a 50-50 chance, maybe. I think a dropper has 9 slots in it, so maybe 4 good things, 4 bad things, and 1 kind of neutral thing in the middle. And let's face it, the neutral thing is a bad thing. The neutral thing would be like a flower. I mean, how's that going to help you? Right? So, but if it were a piece of fungus and you had a hoglin chasing you, you could put that down. It doesn't always have to be baby zombies. It could be hoglins too. Hoglins and baby zombies. Oh my God. Thunder, what are you doing? Let me see. So if I was there, that would terminate down there. Let's take a look. This will go all the way over here. I would terminate there. Okay, if I take this route, it will... continue with this way. Like this. It will head over by that amount. Like that amount. Let me think. This is a little too much. Like that, I think it does. Right. Okay, so that's going to do that kind of a thing. Right. And then this will terminate here. And I think I like this strategy of just following the tracks until they terminate. Instead of trying to follow the walls, I think that this is a better way to lay this out. All right, so that's that track. And then there's also... All right, this is a little weird. It goes off in that direction. It's hard to do. Comes down to here. It follows those 2 tracks that way, and this... You know what's really throwing me off is the red. Okay, I think next we do this. That's going to go up there. And that might be a little too much. I don't know. Okay, that's got to be... It's got to extend up there. Okay, and then there's actually another opening right here. And then this, I believe, extends across. Across like this. I'm still learning English. I think that does that. This is tough. Right. Okay, this extends over to here. Yeah, it's really hard to get the bearings and to keep track of what's going on here sometimes. Okay, that's a little better, I think. All right, and I think this goes here. Okay, that's cool. And let's install the lighting. Again, I don't know if these are the materials I'm going to actually use. They may be, they may not be. I would like it to look better than this, though. I'd like it to look more organic and really cool. But I don't know, simpler might be the way to go and just stay with some very simple kind of materials like this. We'll just have to experiment with that stuff. That goes like that. Okay, I think we're good there. Yeah, I shouldn't have put the red track in that diagram. That's really throwing me off. How are we doing for time? This is 6:46. Good. We're not even into our first hour yet, and I feel like we're making good progress. Okay, so what do we have here now? All right, let's just continue downward. This is going to go down there. Okay, let's put in this feature next. Like this. And I believe this goes out to here. Thither. I guess hither would correspond with here, and thither would correspond with there. English! Okay, that's good. Then we have that feature. Okay, that's good. Pleasant Player. Hey, Thunder, can't stay long, but decided to drop in for a second. Say hello. Hope you have a pleasant day. Thank you very much, sir. It's almost 10 p.m., and I am drinking some soda. I hope it doesn't have too much caffeine in it. Hope it's not Mountain Dew. What you doing? We are doing the design for the Baby Zombie Rush maze/labyrinth. I haven't decided which one it's going to be. But, yeah, that's what we're working on. I will shift over to our design layout pick that we made earlier today quickly. You have a gander at that. Let me do this. And screen capture. Yeah, right there. Okay. And so this is the map that we made. So it will help us with the layout. You can see everything's on a grid pattern, so it helps me place blocks and stuff. The blue is the walls, the white are the tracks, the hallways, you can think of them. The red is the way in and out of the maze. And so I'm just laying this out now. That's what I'm doing. It's ginger ale. If you've ever heard of it, it's all right. Yes, I've certainly heard of ginger ale. Thank you. Let me see. I should be. I don't know. I'm just going to stay on screen capture. I was going to change it over to game mode, but game view. But screen capture, that way I can just drag the browser over anytime I want to show the diagram that I'm using to follow. All right, so I'm just keeping that on the monitor on my right, and I'm looking at the monitor on the left. Wow, cool. Yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. I was thinking of having this as one of 9 of the modules. Now, this, of course, these wall units will be wind up being 4 blocks high. They will do something. We'll build out one of these maybe, like this. And again, I'm not sure I'm going to go with these materials or not. But this helps lay things out. We're getting a little bit of rubber banding on the server here. It's running a little on the glitchy side, but so the walls will be like that. I'm leaving this half space in the bottom so the baby zombies can look through and constantly see the player, because the moment you duck behind a wall, they can't see you and they'll stop pursuing you. So I found I do have to have this gap through here at all times. So all the walls will be about that high. And so right now I'm just going through and I'm just putting down the slabs first just to lay out where everything's going to be. And then I'll go back and I'll build up the heights of the walls after. I don't know how we wound up getting a gap there, but this should be filled in. There we go. Okay, so presently, if I'm going to be present player, presently, the Chinese are like rolling their eyes right now. Present. Right now, this is the only entrance/exit to the maze, but we'll be installing another one once we get the layout done, deciding where that's going to be. Right, so you would enter the maze here. That would be a dead end. You can go around here. You can go around here. And that's the idea. We'll be testing it out quite soon. But I'm hoping to have the rest of the maze finished by the end of the stream. I'm doing fairly well right now. I'm not even into the first hour of the stream, and I'm about halfway there, I think. But I do appreciate you taking time out of your evening, my friend, to pop on in here for a little bit. I really enjoy that. Thank you very much. Always good to see you. All right. How to proceed? Oh, cool. We're almost at the... Okay, we can use the inner wall feature again to plot out where things are going to go. 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay, so we can... And that's including... 15 actually including the wall unit itself. Good. All right, so this should come off of here. That's a little weird, though. I think this is going to be much longer than I think it is. All right, so let me lay out some things here. All right, so I'm going to fill in this area here, which should wind up looking something like this. All right, that's good. And this should extend over to here. All right, so my count on that part of the wall was a little bit off. 3, 6, 9, 12, like that. All right, that's better. Okay, and that's going to help us locate some of these features now, too. I need a gap there. At least this doesn't have so much math in it. Yet. Let me see. 1, 2. Okay, here's 3. Fuck, hands. Stop it. Okay, so that's going to do a little something like that. You know what I'm saying? If I look at this from above. Right, so this does this kind of a thing. And then this down here does this kind of a thing. All right, I like this. And let me see. This extends this away with the superfluous media vowel once again, and probably going to be enunciated as such for the rest of the stream. I think that goes like that. And then I think this goes here. And then we'll install a little bit more of the lighting at the junctions, like here and here and here at the dead end. Oh, that is looking so cool. Great. Great. Let's keep going, shall we? This part's going to come up here and terminate there. It's going to run straight across like this. That's better. And then this is going to come down here. And 3 more like that. We are very close to getting one entire side done all the way down. Right, this is going to come this way. Got it. Let's get some junction lighting in right here and here and here. Now, as I'm testing this, I might have invite guests on here. Whether I'm having them chased by zombies or not, I might just have them run through the maze and see how they make the time on it. And that'll help me decide whether the maze is too big or too small. All right, so we need one more feature right here. I shouldn't say one more because it makes it sound like this is the last one. And this is far from the last one. Okay, this is going to extend at least out to here. far. Okay, that's cool. And now it's going to come all the way up to here. Like that. There we go. I must say, I do like the way that this is coming out. All the stuff I've been building lately, I've been really enjoying the results. The hotel lobby that we're building in Generations, we've been working on all the week. I've been posting snapshots on Discord. You should definitely go check that out. Yes. There it is. Okay. There's a little bit of a delay there, but definitely go check that out. There's the link for it. And if you look under the Generations channel on our server, you can see the latest things. As I'm working off camera during the week, sometimes I'll take some screenshots and I'll post them up there just to keep viewers up to date on what's happening there. You can get a little preview of what to expect when you see the stream next. Let me see. Okay, that extends that way. And let me see. This. I'm just going to extend this a little bit this way. Maybe I'll just go for the whole thing right across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so 1, 2, 3. Ten. It's 11. 12. Let's count these out again, because I'm getting messed up with ones, one groups of 3 and individual blocks. So it should be 30 across. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, and that should be 30. Like that. So that should be the bottom part of the square, like that, all the way across. And let's see if we can just complete the square, the inner square, all the way around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups of 3. 2, 3, 4, 5 groups of 3 like this. And let's see if they line up. And they don't. Wonderful. So let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like that. Yeah, there's something weird going on with the count like that. Let's lay it out like that first, and let's see what happens as we put in more and more blocks. We may just wind up doing some corrections and stuff. I think we'll be okay, though. I'm just going to lay it out like this, and we'll make any fixes we go on, we need as we go along. Whereas things aren't numbered and there's no axes or anything like that, it's really hard to count this stuff. Yeah, see, that's a little disturbing right there. But let me see. I would like to at least extend this down out to the edge there. So let's do that. I'm on this corner here. Right. Okay, so I know this goes here. That's why, you know, I think about asking some of my friends to come in to help me work on this, but trying to coordinate this with two people, I think two or more people would be very hard to do. I mean, if somebody's off by one block, the whole thing's off, and you don't meet up and stuff, it's going to be bad. Like that. Okay, I've got that feature. This feature should come across like this. That should do something like that. Okay, let's put in a little bit of lighting. Just a little bit. Okay, that's looking good. That does that. Let's get some slammage. Sun right there. Okay, like that. And then, let me see. Right, so this should be extending down there. Uh-oh. Let's not do that. Over enthusiastic hands. Just calm down. Calm down. It's gonna be okay. All right, so we've got that. We've got this feature. And this should actually be the wall now. This should be the outer wall. This should constitute our outer wall. Yeah, like that. All right. And I guess I could use a fill command for this, right? I mean, let's go down here. Let's grab our coords like this. And let me see, let's grab our coords right here. And I believe this is polished black stone bricks. Polished blackstone. That should do it. There it is. I like using the polish because it gives you the edge blocks so you can count the individual blocks. That's always a good thing. All right, looks like that back corner is pretty much finished. Down to here, let's put in a little bit of lighting. A little bit of lighting. All right, so what happens here? That's the outer wall, and that goes over by 2 like that. Great. Then we have this doing this kind of a thing. Two, 3, 4, 5, like that. All right, and let me see, this goes over. Downwards, like that, and wow, yeah, we're doing great here. This comes up like that. We need to do something like that. Okay, this needs to be here. And then I think this needs to come out to that edge like that. That's looking good. And then let me see. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, like that. All the way across. That's that feature. Oh, hold on. This is getting a little confusing now. I can see follows there, that follows there, that follows there. Okay, we should be able to come down there. Should come down. Okay. If I get into here, I can go here. I can go here. I am going to extend this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right to here. Like that. All right, let's do the fill command again. Let's just update our coordinates. Let's do like this. Let's get our command up here. And like that. What? Thunder. I meant this. There. That's better. Okay, so that's the outer wall all the way down, and that'll help us locate things and place things a little bit more accurately. Let's put in some lighting. That'll help. Okay, I like that. Let's get above things. Give ourselves a little drink. Let me see. We are well past 7 o'clock. That means I should be in standing mode right now. Dostovochka, hey Thunder, just got done doing some training for work. How are you? You just got done doing training for work? It's 7 o'clock. That must mean it's 10:14 for you. I am doing great. I'm doing especially better. Thanks to you dropping by. Always good to see you. I am now switching to standing mode. Because it's a bit past time to do so. And let me see. So Tuesday's stream here, what we're doing is we're in creative mode and we're doing design work for the Baby Zombie Rush game that we will be building in survival mode on the Generation server. So we're in the test world right now and in creative mode, and we're just doing the design work here. And then when we get things all functioning here, then we will use this as a guide to build it for reals in survival mode without this creative cheaty stuff in the actual server. Yeah, so we'll be doing all our testing here. Let me see. Yeah, it was an online class. I'm exhausted. It was 3 hours. Life has been so busy lately. Glad to see you too, fellow Droogie, my little Droog. Well, it is time to chill and relax now. Work is over. Well, let's just chill out and let's build a huge and complicated labyrinth together, shall we? I like that maze. Very cool. Thanks. Okay, so I downloaded an image offline, and then I put it in Affinity Designer. It's a graphic design software. Very economical and super powerful. It's really good. You should check it out, Affinity Designer. And I transposed that pic onto a layer, and then I scaled it properly, and then I transposed a grid over that. And so I came up with that kind of image. Let me slide it over a little bit more. And so the blue are the walls, the white are the paths, and the red is the path through, how to get in. And you could see the grid. Each square in the grid is one block. And so this helps me place things. I was hoping it would be more helpful than it actually is. It's still kind of hard to count things over and place things, but it's certainly a lot easier than what I was trying last Tuesday. So I just did quite a bit of prep work for the stream, setting this schematic up. But now that it's set up, it's really cool. And we may be making quite a few. In fact, we'll definitely be making some changes to this. Right now, it only has one entrance and exit that leads to the middle. And then I want one entrance or exit that leads in or out of the middle, out to one of the other sides of the maze, depending on, how we're going to hook this up and how we want that to be done. I'm going to use just one of these for right now. But this winds up being way too small. I may make 9 of these and hook them all together in one giant square. I may do something like that. I don't know. But I'm just going to go with one for the moment. So you can see where I'm copying, I'm reproducing that design down here on our grid of smooth stone right down here, and making some pretty good progress. I was hoping I'd finish the whole thing by the end of the stream. I may do that. I don't know. It's already 7:18 though. But I'm about halfway done. We might be able to do it. And the slabs, I may have explained this the last time. I don't know if you saw it. But the walls will actually be like this. They'll be 4 blocks high, but they need to have this half slab space in between like this. That's so the baby zombie can see us. And because if we go behind a structure and they can't see us, they stop chasing. And the whole game shuts down. So they need to be able to see us. Also, if we manage to get 40 blocks ahead of them somehow, they may also stop. So right now I'm just laying out the bottom slab layer so I can just get an idea of where the walls are going to go, and then I'll build up the rest of the walls. Coming along great. Thank you. It's not easy. Like everything I build, it's not easy to do. But you know, you get a little planning, you know, use some transferable skills, and it turns out not being so bad. It just takes a long time to do. And, you know, this is one thing where, you know, bringing in other people to help is like a too many chefs kind of thing, because if you're trying to coordinate this with one or more other people, you know, if one of you is off by just a block, you know, the whole thing becomes skewed. It's really hard to coordinate. So this is like just a solitary thing. You just gotta chug through it, you know. Not a lot of fun. All right, so let me see. That goes up there. Okay, I've got that kind of shape, and then I have this kind of shape. Actually, what this winds up doing... Oh, where's the gap in the top of that? Okay, this winds up doing something like this. See, you gotta be constantly checking. This doesn't actually go here. That goes something like that. And this goes something like this. Okay, yeah, I just went up a little too far with this one. Now you've gone too far. That should go something like that. Right. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, like that. Okay. So all the walls are 3 blocks wide. All of the paths are 3 blocks wide. But I just wanted to leave some space in the walls in case we had to do any redstone or anything like that. So baby zombies are the worst. So scary. Oh, they're adorable. Baby zombies are so adorable. I think the one maze is going to be enough for now. I think panicking through this thing as you're being pursued by, you know, 100 vicious baby zombies. I think that's going to be enough for anybody. But we'll see. I don't know. We'll test it out on a few of our friends. We'll have them on here as guests. And we'll see how they fare. And, you know, there's going to be a lot of testing that'll have to be done. But I really look forward to having this thing running, as well as our guests running through it. I think that'll be really funny. My intent on this is to not be able to run it and play it without just laughing hysterically. That's my goal with this. All right, this actually needs to move like that. And let me see. This extends down this way like this. And I may have already said it, but I may not wind up using these materials. This smooth stone, the lanterns, the black stone, it looks okay, I guess. But I may wind up changing the materials. I'm just using this because it's easy to build the maze with, because it's easy to count. It's easy to contrast between the colors and stuff like that. So let me think. This has to come up here now like that. This now has to go up thusly. I'll be lurking. I'm very tired and barely hanging on tonight. Getting old is out. Oh, fuck. This is wrong. There's something wrong here. Yeah, I do greatly appreciate you coming by, Devochka. You know, get some rest if that's what you need to do, please. Please. Don't make me feel guilty. Oh, okay. Hold on. Wait a tick. All right, yeah, this should be moved over to here. See? This is hard to do. All right, that should be over there, and this should be 1, 2, 3 spaces like this. This whole structure should be moved over to here. Like this. Yeah. This is another instance of getting old. Where getting old is really sucks. But I've seen you on your stream. You're not that old. But I'm sure you are tired nonetheless. Nonetheless. That sounds like a long day. And you think, well, if it's just online work, I shouldn't be tired, right? Because I'm not really doing anything physical. Nah, that's just the worst. Staring at screens all day. That's a kind of mental exhaustion. Whew. All right. Let me see how this is going to go now. And now this opens up here. Here's where I made my error. Here's where I erred. Because I am human, although sometimes I do wonder. Let me see. No. Like that. There we go. Yeah, that should be doing something like that. That means this one's going to have to come over here. No. I clearly clicked on the slabs. Do what I said. Okay, that's better. Let's install some lighting. So I like putting the lighting on the junctions, as you can plainly see. Oh, yeah. Okay. I think we're doing good there. Yeah, staring at a screen is hard on the mind. Yeah, can you imagine the kids? Can you imagine the kids doing the online learning? Oh, just a screen all day long. That's got to be brutal. Okay, let me think about this. All right, this should be doing something a little like that. Come on. Do it. And should be coming right down here. Oh, cans. Okay, right. And let me see. 6 like this. And like that. I've been working overtime every day and it's catching up to me. Ugh. At least I have a mini vacation to Gettysburg, Pennsylvania this weekend. Good. Hooray for mini vacation. All right, how to do this? Let's put the lighting in here. Like that. Okay, and that's off angle. That's good. That is not off angle. That is good. That is right on where it's supposed to be. And let's bring this over next. Like that. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then I believe that goes like that. And we've got another treacherous dead end right here. Hawk. Really? There we go. Oh, look at that, would you? Okay, we're making a very good progress, I think. I keep pausing to look at our handiwork, because it's just fun to do, and it's slowing me down a lot. But it's okay. I mean, I would like to finish the maze part, at least laying out the maze by the end of the stream. But, if I don't, it's fine. Let me see. Hello, Thunder Princess Nebula. Those 1 extra days off are really rare nowadays. Yes, indeed. Work week should be 4 days a week. Friday should always be a day off. Ooh, the maze outline is looking really well. Hey, you know what? I need to do a round of shout-outs. I'm so focused on my maze here that I didn't do my shout-outs earlier. Let's start out with... a shout out for my good friend Pleasant Player, who was in here just a little bit earlier. And this is his 12330 alt account. Please go check out Pleasant Player. Very, very cool. I stopped by a stream the other day when he was working on his SMP. Lots of fun. Also, please be sure to go check out Dostoevchka. Lately, her streams have been Bob Ross paintings. She likes Bob Ross, big fan, does Bob Ross paintings on stream. Very, very wonderful to watch. So relaxing, so nice, so talented too. And occasionally posts them on our Discord too. So please go check that out. And of course, our very own Princess Nebula, who is just streaming shortly while we were streaming as well. Yes, Nebs has a lot of plans that are coming to fruition over the next few weeks. Please make sure you check out her streams. Check out our Discord. We have quite a few projects that we're working on together. We got quite a few really cool things that are coming up. So please go check these people out. They are super, super cool. Of course they're cool. They're in our stream, right? So let me see. Let's pull up the diagram and let's see how we're progressing here. Nebs, I made this earlier in my graphics design software, and I scaled it to this grid so I can get the block placement down. Ray picked me up some black gesso so I can do a waterfall painting soon. Oh, okay. So for those of you who don't know about oil painting, gesso is a kind of substance that you usually put down as almost like a primer coat. And you can get gesso in different colors. There's white, there's black. It depends on what the overall tone is going to be. And then you lay that down first, and then you do the oil paints on top. But you can also use it with the oil paints itself to get certain kinds of effects. So, and Devochka, please correct me if I'm wrong, because it's been a while since I've done some painting. So, very exciting. That sounds really interesting. Yes, I would like to see that waterfall painting stream. So I'll be looking forward to that. All right, so let me see. Let's continue on. It is 7:33, and let's see if we can finish this up. At least how far along we can get on this thing. So I have that feature right there. This comes up like this. Okay, that ends there. I need a gap right here. Like this. Okay, and this goes 3, 6, 9. Like that. San Liu Jiu. Like that. And then This comes over hither. That. So I have that feature there. This comes down. Julio G. Right there. Okay. Here we go. G Bajo. Got it. That's like that. Then this extends over this away, like 1, 2, 3 like this. This comes down here. This is still very hard to do, by the way. Even though I have the grid pattern all laid out and everything, it's still hard. Okay, and then I think this moves over here like this. Thunderhand's struggling to stay awake stream. Okay, no, don't drop down yet. Okay, so we have that kind of feature like that. 2, 3 like that. Okay, we need to extend this over a little bit more. There we go. Let's get caught up in the chat here. I thought it was pronounced with a J sound like gesso. It could be. It could be. I've always heard it gesso, but have I heard it wrong my whole life? Probably not. We'll see how it turns out. Yeah, like gesso. Okay. So Thunder pronounced it wrong. Maybe. We love him anyways. Of course. Whatever. You're struggling. I think you're doing pretty well tonight. I hope you have a great night, everyone. I'm going to catch some rest. Catch you next time. Dostoevchka, thank you so much for dropping by. Please go get some rest. And, we'll have the rest of this on the VOD, but, I think you can imagine what's going to happen here. It's not really much of a mystery. This is going to wrap around there and pretty much terminate. So let me see. And we'll post pics on the Discord anyway. So have a good night's rest, me little droog. And let us continue on this away. Let me see. We're doing that. This, I think, does this kind of thing next. Right. And then over here like this. Okay, that's that feature. The whole thing should come up and connect onto that. All right, let's do this. Couple of wonderful dead ends here where players shall meet their demise. Wherein players shall meet their demise. All right, that should go something like that. Good. That's looking at. Okay, let's install some lighting at the junctions. At this juncture. Let me see. We'll do that. We're good over there. We need one right here, like this. All right. Discord for the pics. Thank you so much for evoking the Discord link. All right, that's doing that kind of thing. And let's see if we've got this inner square right, because bringing out my inner square with all my math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Yeah, see, I think the count this way is a little bit off. This way. Yeah, I think I counted over that way wrong. So I think that's what the problem was with the misalignment. All right, so let's do this. When we come over here. All right, now this, yeah, this looks like it's a little bit off. So okay, that looks right. All of this looks right. That looks right. We have this, and space. Okay. This should terminate here. This is a little bit troublesome, actually. And now we need to pull that wall back that's behind this. All right, so that should go like that. And then this needs to be now, this needs to be stripped out here. Because the count of the blocks is off a little bit wrong. Count is off by a little bit here. It's not so bad though. Not so bad. Okay, that looks a little better. All right, so that does that. And then we have this extends this way by about that much. Let me check this out. I sent you an important message on Discord for you to check out when you finish tonight. I shall be doing that because we've been expecting that, right? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this actually does now this kind of a thing like this. So as I mentioned earlier, Nebs and I have quite a few plans in the works, Nebs especially, but we also have some other things coming up for myself that I haven't announced that are going to All right, I'm just looking at Biggie's messages. Let me see. I'm going to do a be right back because I want to talk to Biggie for a little bit and make sure that I understood when he wanted me to pick him up. So let's do a be right back. Okay, and I am back. There we go. And I have audio too. See you when you get back. Neb says, my plans are over ambitious. I do believe I am scared. We're there to help you out, Nebs. Don't worry. Even if we only get some of it done, Nebula's plans are amazing and going to be super, super cool. And it's going to be quite an undertaking for all of us. But I think we have enough talent and ability, all of us working together, to get that done. Like I said earlier, please make sure you check out her streams and you stay up to date on her stuff, because it's going to involve all of us. Myself, and I won't say the others' names because, I confirmed, unconfirmed, I'll let them deal with that. But there's going to be quite a bit of this involved from what I understand. So, and it's going to be spectacular. And that's just some of my plans too. I also have other things going as well. So maybe not quite so ambitious, maybe as ambitious. We'll see how that works out. But cool stuff coming up for everybody. Cool stuff for you all to watch and participate in. And you are unmuted now. Thank you. Yeah, I can see my... Yes, Thunder has big plans as well. Yes, I do. Some of them I haven't announced even to my friends yet, so we'll see. All right. Let's see where I'm at here, if I can. Let me see. I think I should work on this back corner and fill this back corner. And it's 7:45, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this up or not. I really hoped I could do that, but I am also having fun talking to my friends in the chat, so as usual. All right, so I have that part there. And, I don't really set hard restrictions on how much I have to accomplish each night. I mean, that's the whole point of doing all of this. Let me see. Okay, this is looking promising because things are lining up here like they're supposed to. Like that. That should terminate right there. That's good. All right, I'm going to work down into the back corner now. So this will come around here. This will go here. Like this. Right, and then this will come all the way down. Like that. All right. One solid run all the way down. Okay, that's good. I think that's what I wanted to have happen. Oh, almost. Okay, I have that kind of shape there. Okay, this actually does this kind of thing. Hold on. That terminates right there. And then this opens up here. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. Okay, so that's good. And then this extends to the outer wall. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 6, 15 to the outer wall. So 9, 12, 15 like that. Like that. This should do that kind of a thing. And let me see. This should be the outer wall now. Okay, let me see. This should be doing this kind of thing. So this should be the outer wall. on this end like that. All right, let me see. Like I said, I don't like having music with lyrics going while I'm doing the stream. Only because it's a little distracting. Where am I here? Let's do that. And I don't want that. And let's do this. Okay, that looks good. And let me see. Where is my schematic? There it is. Yay, back to work. All right, so I was a little something like this. Good, that lines up like that. That lines up like that. Okay, all of that looks good. So I'm going to next bring this over here. Like that. Install a little bit of the lighting. And let me see. Here's another dead end in which somebody's going to meet their demise right there. And a little lighting at the intersections. Okay, that's good. Next thing we can do is, now that we have the outer wall defined, we can now do something like this. Then let me see, the other one's going to be high and on the inside of the other coordinate. So let me see, the other coordinate will go here. Right to there. And fill command. Here we go. Let's get these chords like that. And that puts in that big old wall right there. And this is just extra stuff here on the end. Since we went with 3 blocks wide, the grid winds up, I made a 100 by 100 grid, but then it turns out to be actually 90 by 90. So not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Just take that down. Good. Okay, so now we have our outer wall and we have our back corner like this, and now we just need to bring it up and around. Okay, that's looking good. Let's get the slabs like this. It's going to come around and do that kind of a thing. And then this one is, okay, this should be easy. Should be, he said, with some trepidation. Like that. And then that. Let me think. And then this comes across like this. Right? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Another glorious dead end. Intersection right here. Needs a little bit of lighting. Okay. All right, and now we're up on starting up this side. Now we got that back corner is all finished. 7:54. But we are doing really good, and even I still will end the stream at 8 o'clock, and we'll raid out. But I'll keep this up, and I'll keep working on this, and I'll finish this up tonight. Because I mean, we're almost there. We're so close. Getting so much done. It's wow. We're getting there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. And this comes out like this, right? Yes. Nebs is watching me build this because I'm going to be helping her build some stuff. I won't elaborate, but she's like, Thunder, I need your creative mode skills. So my creative mode skills, which I've learned from Kachi. Let's do, oh, see, that's all in place now. Let's do this. No, hands. That's this kind of a thing. Okay, that attaches onto that. That's good. Right. Okay, and then we have a piece that comes up to here. 18, okay. Interesting. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, like that, all the way up. God, I hope I put this in right. I think I did. Okay, so that should do a little something like that. And this should come over here. And let me think of how this is going to go here now. That's that part. Okay, this should make a straight run and hook onto that. Okay, let's put in a little bit of lighting, and 7:57. Our music has stopped, but I'm not going to restart it because we're at the end of the stream. Gonna raid out, and then I gotta hit the road and pick up Biggie Cheese. That's pretty good, you know. I could have, I really only have to finish up this upper back corner. That's some pretty good progress today. That is pretty good. Let's see if I can squeeze in this last bit. Maybe like that. I think that does that kind of a thing. This goes over here like that. Oh, okay. Right here. Come on, select. Oh, not like that. I think this does this kind of a thing. Good. Good. All right. I think we ought to wrap things up right about here. All right. So let's pull back and let's have ourselves a butcher. And let's just knock out this little extra piece in the corner here. Doing the rest off stream or later. I'm just going to finish up that corner off stream. But when it's finished, I'll post the pic on Discord. Let everybody have a butcher, have a look at it. So, because you know me, I'm super strict with my 2 hours of streaming. 2 hours, I'm done. I'm out. Sometimes I go over though. I've been known to go over occasionally, but. Okay, that's a little better. So I think I'm gonna take the snapshot, the screenshot from this corner over here, like this, and let me see, let me get up high like that so I can see how much of this I can get in the screenshot like that. Let's do F1, change our angle to right about there. And there we go. Yes, you are. You'll only go over if you have a good reason. Raids are usually a decent reason. Yes. This is looking so awesome. Thank you. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to keep these materials exactly. I guess they look pretty cool. I might change the materials, but, you know, this is so cool. All right. Let us close things out. And let us go to the live scene view and let us do a raid, shall we? And let me see. Nebs, it looked like you raided Pop. Which would be funny if I also raided Pop, huh? Why not? I love me some Pup Lover. Definitely. Let's go see what Pup is doing. So our raid message, if you would like to join us. Is right there in the chat. You can copy that in the chat if you would like. /raid. And let's go say hi to Pop. Thank you, everybody, for dropping on by. Our next stream will be Thursday, 6 to 8. That'll be survival mode on the Generation server. We'll be continuing some work on there. And I should have my new piece of music for the stream intro ready for that time. And with that, enjoy the rest of your evening, your morning, your afternoon, wherever you happen to be. Make sure that you join us again as soon as possible. Let's go raid Pop.